You take care of that. I'll see you guys at WrestleMania.
Hey guys, it's Ashley here with Watch Mojo, and today we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 Scott Hall moments.
For Super Nintendo, hit A. For Sega, hit C.
For this list, we'll be ranking memorable highlights from the professional wrestling career of one Scott Hall. It didn't matter whether you knew him as the Diamond Stud, Razor Ramon, or as a member of the Outsiders, Scott Hall was absolutely one of the industry's most charismatic figures, and these are some of his best moments. Know of any that we left out? Let us know your favorite memories of Scott Hall down in the comments below, and pour one out for the bad guy. Number 10, a lethal dose of poison. WWF No Way Out. Mr. McMahon had already teased the WWE Universe in 2002 about how he was determined to inject his company with a lethal dose of poison in order to avoid sharing fictional co-ownership of the company with the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
I'm going to inject the WWF with a lethal dose of poison.
That poison turned out to be a reformed and repackaged New World Order, complete with Scott Hall in tow. Hall had been absent from the company for nearly a decade, and his return to wrestling for Vince served as a vote of confidence in the big man's abilities. McMahon and the WWE invested in Scott Hall during this run, even working a feud with Stone Cold Steve Austin that would lead to the pair having a match at WrestleMania 18. Number 9, his Intercontinental title run. The IC title has a long and prestigious history, with some of the industry's very best having held the belt over the years. Achieving this goal is essentially a vote of confidence by management in one's abilities, a badge of honor to carry as you, hopefully, make your way to bigger and better things. This was definitely the case for Scott Hall's run with the strap, as he became the first performer to win the belt on 4 separate occasions.
And the gold around his waist, Bobby Heenan, he is the undisputed Intercontinental Champion.
His matches defending and competing for the belt served to elevate the title even further, assisting in giving the championship the respect it now earns by so many other wrestlers in the company.
Up goes Dean Douglas! Yes, Dean Douglas driven down the canvas! The Razor's Edge applied!
Number 8, this click is on fire. WWF Action Zone.
Yes, indeed! Razor and the Kid!
The Action Zone isn't exactly a program that gets mentioned a lot when it comes to referencing all-time classic matches, but there is some legitimate gold to be mined for those willing to do a little digging. One such match featured Scott Hall, who was teaming up with his former adversary and real-life friend Sean Waltman, aka the 1-2-3 Kid, against 2 of their IRL buddies in the Click, Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
And here we go now, Razor Ramon. Hatching. Oh, look at that, just awesome.
The contest is fast-paced and exciting during an era where this wasn't always a given, featuring hot tags and plenty of room for all 4 men to create some impressive spots. The chemistry was there, the action was there, this click was on fire.
What a mistake. Opportunity. Michaels Kid would stand this one stop for very long time. Oh, yes, he got him. There you go.
Number 7, ending Goldberg's winning streak, WCW Starrcade. The next moment on our list is either famous or infamous, depending on who you ask.
He hooks. Nash for the triple. Take him up again.
That's because there was so much discussion and debate over how the WCW should have handled finally ending Goldberg's legendary winning streak. Ultimately, the honor went to Kevin Nash, but Scott Hall had a major role in the storyline, assisting Nash's win over Goldberg by assaulting the WCW icon with a stun gun. The aftermath would see Hall and Goldberg feud in a ladder match where Goldberg could exact some revenge, but the damage was done. Thanks to Scott Hall, the streak was over.
The streak is over! 173-1 and a new world champion, Kevin Nash.
Number 6, The Curtain Call, May 19th, 1996, Madison Square Garden. So much of the pro wrestling ins and outs are well known by fans, but this wasn't exactly the case back in the mid-90s. As a result, this untelevised but filmed incident went down in history as one of the rare instances where wrestlers broke their professional vows of silence and acknowledged the art form's scripted nature. The incident became known by fans as the Curtain Call, where real-life friends Triple H, Kevin Nash, Shawn Michaels, and Scott Hall embraced in the middle of the ring after a steel cage match at Madison Square Garden. Hall and Nash left the company for WCW, Shawn remained world champion, while Triple H went on an embarrassing losing streak as punishment for the offense. Number 5, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and the third man, WCW Bash at the Beach.
And we've got the man we need in there right now. If any man can take a beating throughout his illustrious career.
It's one of the most infamous incidents in televised wrestling history. An absolute water cooler moment where, if you didn't see it live, you definitely heard about it the next day. It was the day the immortal Hulk Hogan turned heel and joined up with the bad guy Scott Hall and Kevin Nash of the NWO.
Is he the third man? He's the third man! What the hell is going on here? Hulk Hogan has betrayed WCW!
Although this turn at WCW's Bash at the Beach from 1996 certainly qualifies as a Hogan moment, it's amplified immensely by the charisma of Hall and Nash as the nexus of what would become wrestling's most dominant faction. The sight of the ring littered with garbage while Hall, Hogan, and Nash grin ear to ear is something we'll never forget.
We are not going to even acknowledge that 3 count.
Now what happens to us? What happens now to WCW?
Number 4, You Know Who I Am, WCW Monday Nitro. Wrestling fans were very used to Scott Hall's portrayal of Razor Ramon in the WWF. WCW, however, not so much, at least not until the night of May 27th, 1996, when Scott Hall interrupted a match on WCW Monday Nitro to make his presence known to a shocked and excited crowd.
What are you talking about?
Look here.
Well, what the hell?
Hall was still speaking relatively in character as he entered enemy territory to speak his mind, make some challenges, and put everyone on blast that the bad guy was here. And he meant business.
You people,
What's with him?
you know who I am.
Hall oozed machismo just like Razor Ramon did, but this time it felt a bit more dangerous.
Are coming down here,
You're stepping over the line.
and like it or not,
Not.
we are taking over.
Number 3, putting over the Kid, WWE Raw. He just beat Razor Ramon. These were the words uttered by Bobby the Brain Heenan on commentary during an episode of Monday Night Raw.
Let's just call him the Kid.
This was on the night that the seemingly unstoppable Razor Ramon underestimated his opponent, an unproven jobber who had been going by names like the Lightning Kid or simply the Kid. However, a missed turnbuckle spot for Razor and a quick moonsault follow-up from the Kid, Sean Waltman again, resulted in a fluke victory that absolutely popped the Monday Night Raw crowd in a huge way. Number 2, that ladder match, WrestleMania 10. Some wrestling matches are great for their era, but age a bit poorly. Still, others changed the game, but somehow managed to transcend their time period to become something of a litmus test for all those who would try their own attempts. The ladder match between Scott Hall and Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 10 was one of those matches, a contest that's not just great for 1994, but great for all time. This is a testament to the level of talent involved, as well as the preparation that went into ensuring that this ladder match would go on to define the stipulation for years to come. Hall and Michaels created magic and excitement with their work here, and we're still in awe so many years later. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Hall of Fame Glory. We've discussed so many awesome Scott Hall moments in the ring throughout this list, but what about the man himself? Health is ultimately the most important thing in an athlete's career. The ability to spend time alongside their loved ones and family.
So, thank you to all the wrestling fans here.
Although Scott Hall is no longer with us, his fans and family celebrated his career with his induction into the WWE's Hall of Fame back in 2014, and again as a member of the NWO in 2020. We also celebrated Hall's sobriety and control over his personal demons. At the end of it all, however, we celebrated Scott Hall, the man. He was imperfect, just like we all are, but also helped many throughout his career, and touched us all with his once-in-a-lifetime personality.
Bad times don't last, but bad guys do.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.